Hi guys, lesson three here. This week we're going to be talking about lifetime activities, which are activities that you can perform throughout many stages of life as you get older. I've talked in my philosophy a couple weeks back how it's really gone from when I was your age, or the sporting opportunities are usually through team, and they're kind of handpicked for you, and you have certain options to the school setting or club setting. But as you get older, you're going to find that these aren't going to be as readily accessible, and you're going to have to go out and look for them, or you're going to have to pay for them, and you can figure out a lot of different options are going to be out there that will fit your stage of life. For example, if you've had injuries, you can do swimming. If you have arthritis, you can do, biking, things like that. So cycling, swimming, you can get a bunch of buddies together to go golfing. You can play tennis. Some things you're going to have to pay for and go to a facility or join a club locally. Some things you can just call a couple buddies and get together and like I said, go out and take a hike, take a walk, go for a jog. Uh, but they're all things that some of them will cost a fee and some of them are free. So you just have to find out, you know, with this lifetime activities assignment, see what's out there. Right? So what I'd like you to do is you are going to research athletic facilities, parks and recs programs, different parks in the area that offer different opportunities for lifetime activities, whether it's hiking trails, frisbee golf, things of that nature, swimming pools, tennis courts. Where can you do or perform a lot of those lifetime activities? So you can ask around and see what other people are doing as they get older. Maybe you learned something from the interview before that you want to research. A lot of people ask about pickleball and where that's available, and that's kind of growing here in Lancaster. So once you pick five, you're gonna again research those and find out where they're available, how much they cost, if they're free, or if they are free to the public to use tennis courts, pools, walking trails, all of those things. So you're gonna find as much information, and I give you some prompts to discuss on, but you're gonna find as much information about those five lifetime activities that you possibly can. And then what I want you to do is I want you to pick one of those lifetime activities and then explain how it relates to the components of fitness and how it meets those components of fitness. How are you going to organize all of these thoughts and all of this information? Is you're going to create a mind map. You can either use Bubble or MindMeister. I've used both of them in the past, and students like them both for different reasons. So you can use one now for this project, and then maybe down the line, later in the course, you can use another one, or you can watch both tutorials. I included two different tutorials if you're not familiar with them for you to watch and look and see which one maybe you prefer to use. But you're going to create and organize all of that information in a mind map. Right? Then you're going to post that to the discussion. And then once everybody posts to the discussion, I would like you to review two of your peers and add depth and more information to the conversation. As always, don't forget about your weekly journals. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me.